So we are just 2 days away from the new iPhones coming out, and while it's getting super close, I actually got my MagSafe charger sooner than my iPhone 12. Now, being as excited as I am, I don't want to wait for the iPhone 12 to come out to actually try this out. So the thing about the MagSafe is, though, that the charging technology is Qi. The only thing that's different about it is that it's magnetic. So it's going to be a little bit interesting to see what exactly this is like, what the size of it is, and just how it, what the actual thing is. So, very common Apple packaging. So let me just open this up and pull it out. So this is just the cable, no power brick included. It does, however, on the back, I will state this, it does recommend that you use the 20-watt power brick that Apple sells separately to charge it up. Now, I don't think that they mean that it will only, you can only get 20 watts with the Apple charger, but it definitely needs that the higher wattage, because this supports up to a maximum of 15 watts of charging. So that means that 15 watts, you're not going to cut it with just a basic slow charger. So that's the thing it is. Let's open it up and let's see what it's like. I'm very curious about the size. So all right, it opens up like a book. So let me pull out the cable. The cable is I believe it's 3 feet. Yeah, so it's 3 feet long. Let me just pull it all out. So here it is. It's actually it's tiny. It's not that big. So, it's a little bit larger than the Apple Watch cable would be, the charger would be. Here it is next to my Apple Watch, if you're wondering. It's not that massive. So what I'm going to do is, let's just try it, tapping it onto the back of things and see if it works out. So this is my OnePlus 8. I wonder if it'll stick back here. Oh my God, it does. So there is a little bit of magnetic power. It's not very strong, but it definitely latches on. That's awesome. That's cool. Okay, so look at this. Okay, I'm sorry, that was a fail, but it does kind of lightly stick on there. So let's try the S10. S10 has a little bit of a stronger seal, so even if I hold it downwards, it's not falling. So that's cool. So definitely, there's some magnets in these phones that are helping this work. So it'll definitely work with some phones. I've seen on Twitter that it does work with the Pixel 5 as well, so that's cool. Very cool. All right, it works with this. Let's try out the Pixel 4, since I don't have a Pixel 5 yet. And this as well. It's got a light magnetic connection there. Okay, not very strong, but decent enough, whereas it's not like, it's definitely there, so not bad. All right, let's try out the most important, my iPhone 11 Pro. This is my Pro Max, so for a size, you guys can see what it looked like. So, okay, this has a slight magnetic, this thing as well. So, not the strongest, as you see, if you hold it, it will slide down eventually, but it doesn't just immediately fall off either. So, it's got a very basic magnetic hold, but it's still got a little bit of a hold. Now, I do also have my Pitaka case, which is magnetic, so it does have magnets in 4 corners here. I wonder if this will do a better job of holding on. So, I mean, it's not able to hold on to all 4 magnets, but it's definitely holding on to one of the magnets at a time, and it's a lot stronger than the older one. So definitely, if you have a Pitaka case, then you can kind of use MagSafe as it was intended. So that's cool. And what I'm going to do now is let me plug this in to a charger, and then we'll see what exactly the charging is like. So one thing I will say is that I do wish that the cable itself was longer. This is only 3 feet, so really you're not going to be able to do much with it. I'm sure they'll come out with longer versions soon enough, but 3 feet isn't the farthest. So let's try it out with my iPhone 11, see what happens. So it does start charging immediately. No animation on this, but also I am still on iOS 13 on this phone, so I don't expect there to be. Let's try it again. Come on. All right, so it's a hit and a miss for sure. Let me grab my iPhone SE, and then let's see what that works out as. So here's my iPhone SE. So next to it, you guys can see, it's not that big of a size. Even the iPhone SE being quite a small thing, it really doesn't look that big. So it is charging, so charging right there, but it is not a strong hold. So you guys can see it just kind of glides right off. There is a light, the slightest bit of magnetic hold there, but it does charge wirelessly, which is great. So let's try out the Android phones and see if they work as well. So here's the Pixel, and boom, yeah, it is charging. There we go. That's nice. And the good thing about it, though, is that you can kind of move this cable around. I'm sure with the 12, since the hold would be a lot stronger, it'll be very nice to kind of use the phone while it's charging and be able to move it around, which you can't do with wireless charging unless you move the entire base or pad around with it, which isn't practical. But this is a much nicer solution. So works on the Pixel. Let's try out the One Plus here. Let's see how that works. So does it charge? Okay, so it's having a hard time staying connected to it. Let's see. Okay, so it is charging wirelessly. Let's try it again. Okay, charging wirelessly. There we go. So this one is a little bit stronger with the connection, for sure. So even if I move it like this, okay, that was an epic fail. But it is definitely stronger than the iPhone SE, as you guys can see. Even though it's kind of like this, it's not falling off immediately. It will fall off eventually, there you go, but it is a stronger hold than the iPhone SE was. So let's try out the Galaxy S10. This is the one that had the strongest hold, so we place it right around here. Is it charging? Beautiful, it is charging. All right, wireless charging, and look at that. So it does hold a lot better, and it does start moving downwards because remember, it doesn't have actual magnets to lock it in, but still really nice, and you can definitely use it. It's really nice to just like be able to hold it and use it like that. I know, you can still do that with a wired cable, but with a wireless connection, you know, this is definitely one of the good right steps towards portless, because a lot of people had that complaint. How do I wireless charge? You know, how do I use my phone while charging? If wireless charging, you have to have it on a base. So I mean, you know, now that we have solutions like this where you can just kind of use it like that, it's going to be a whole different story. And I can guarantee you that more and more brands are going to be doing this. Like, this is not something that I think is just an Apple thing now. More and more brands are going to come out with their own wireless magnetic kind of chargers like this, which are going to be a little bit different from just wireless charging docks. So final one before I let you guys go. Let's see what it looks like with the iPhone 12 without any case on the back. So it is it does start charging immediately. And it has a decent stronghold on it. So if the cable wasn't being pulled, let me kind of alleviate a little bit of the pressure off the cable. It really doesn't move around all that much. So you can definitely still use this on your iPhone. Just don't expect like a very strong hold. It does eventually start sliding off, but it's not like it's completely like unconnected either. So pretty cool. It does, as I said, you know, you can have it any way you want, and it does kind of work seamlessly. The quality of the charger is fantastic. It is a metal build, so this is all metal on the sides, and you got the plastic. It's like almost rubberized finished in the middle, which is great. The cable, pretty similar Apple quality, which concerns me for being a $40 charger. I don't know how well this will age, but hopefully, because you're kind of supposed to just leave your phone on this and not use it while you're charging, it should be a little bit better, but you never know. So that's it for the MagSafe, guys. Let me know what you guys think about it. Are you going to be ordering this? Are you going to be getting the MagSafe Duo instead of this? Let me know what you think. Or are you just going to stick to traditional wireless charging, you know, just have a dock and put it on there. That's it for this one, guys. iPhone 12 coming in 2 days, so be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. The unboxing is going to be out on Friday. I'm picking it up on Friday. Very excited for that. And if you haven't already, be sure to follow me on social media for all the updates behind the scenes. I'll be posting as much as I can on Friday when I go pick up my iPhone. So be sure to follow me there. As I said, all the handles on the screen and in the description as well. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.